All right, guys, welcome back to Voodoo Monkey Garage. I just unlocked my car. Today we're going to be working on a 2025 Hyundai Tucson hybrid. And they should pretty much be about the same, but I don't know. It's a 25. There's not a lot of videos on this stuff. There's not a lot of stuff out there, so we're going to do it. Today's going to be pretty basic and pretty simple, but we also have realized that some of you have been asking some pretty basic and simple questions, which is awesome because you're just getting started, and you may run down to the old dealership and they tell you that you need to get certain things done, and you say, well, that seems like a lot of money. You're right. They're charging you their hourly rate, and you can do it yourself. So I just locked my car. I don't even have my key. This is my key, my phone. Anywho, today we're going to show you two simple things on this 2025 Hyundai Tucson hybrid. We're going to do the air filter and the cabin air filter. We live in the state of Arizona, so we get a lot of dirt and dust. We've been getting a lot of monsoons. Actually, had some records this year of monsoons, class 5. 2 of them. So it makes it 10. That's a lot of dust coming through. Now, we weren't here, but we do get a lot of dust, a lot of dirt, so we tend to change our filters a little bit more often. Plus, our feet are kicking up a lot of stuff, so you'll get a lot of stuff into your cabin air filter. If you live in a place that's got a ton of leaves and all that stuff, or you got dogs in your car, those things tend to plug up a little bit quicker, and you'll notice that your air conditioning might not be blowing as hard as it was. Maybe you need a new cabin air filter. I don't know, but we're going to show you how to do it today. They're pretty similar on all cars, but some of them are different. This one's not. So we're going to keep it real basic for you guys. We're going to start by step 1, unlock your door. Step 2, open your door. You follow me so far? Okay. Right here's your hood latch. Right down underneath on that little kick panel. Just going to pull back on that once. I do know that if you have a Ford Escape, you got to pull it twice. Because Ford likes to do everything twice as difficult. That was easy enough. Then you're going to come around to the front. I've already got the air filter. Just slide your hand, lift up the hood a little bit. When it's 900 degrees like it is right now, you're just going to burn your fingers. That's okay. There's a little latch right here. You're going to pull that to the side, towards the passenger side. Just lift up the hood, and they give you a convenient little holdy stick right there. And this, my friends, is what a hybrid engine looks like. Essentially, you have a bunch of no touch, which is all the orange stuff, and then you actually have a real engine somewhere in here. This has got the little couple cylinder turbo guy in it, and it just switches between all these, but that doesn't mean anything to you right now because we're just doing an air filter. So it's one of the first times I've actually opened the hood on this thing. It's one of the first cars I ever bought without looking at the engine. Kind of weird. Anyways, air filters right here. You do have some plugs, some clamps, all that stuff, but you do have a flexi hose here, so we should be able to just lift this up enough to get it out. We're just going to pop these little latches right here. There's 1, 2, 3, and there should be one on the back, maybe. No, okay, just a 3. Just lift up on that lid, it'll pick the whole thing up. Your little air filter sits right in here. Just gonna kind of grab it. They do give you a little finger spot there, but I chose not to use it. Ew. Actually, that doesn't look terribly bad, but you can see all the schmutz and stuff in there, and you can imagine. Here's how I want you to picture why this is important. If you were running a marathon and you had this over your nose and mouth, you know, remember back in the COVID days, and then those idiots were trying to tell you to wear 2 masks, and then you try to go do stuff and you're like, I can't breathe. Your car feels the same way. This is why this is important, and it's a very simple maintenance thing that doesn't take a lot of time or a lot of money. So a lot of times I like to just take them and hit them and see how much crap falls out. A lot of stuff falls out, or I'll just take them and drop them, and a lot of times you just see a poof come out of them. I'm actually gonna go grab my vacuum, because if you look down in here, we got more crap, and it's a good idea to get this stuff cleaned out before you just stab a new air filter in, because you're gonna go stab a new air filter in because you're in a hurry, and it's just gonna pull that up and clog your filter quicker. Take the time and clean the box. So let me go get the vacuum. I'll suck that out real quick, and then we'll put the new air filter in. was easy. And yes, DeWalt. You don't like it? Don't really care. So it works for me. Now, don't be one of those cheap guys and try to vacuum out your air filter either. These just are not expensive. This one here for a 2025 Hyundai Tucson Hybrid is a WA11259. Proud of me? Read that upside down. If you want to and you're concerned, you can match them up. Look at that, they're the same. But see how pretty white that one is and how off-white that one is? Look at the bottom. Now you can really see the difference in your air filters. That is all dirt and dust and stuff clogged in there. You don't want that. You're breathing through a dirty mask there, COVID man. All right, we're just gonna slide this one in, get your latches out of the way. It'll sit right in there. And then we're just gonna pop this lid back on. There are two little hooks on the back side that are like little tabs. They go underneath the little hoop. So you will go in at a bit of a tilted angle into those two holes on the back. Just set it straight down and just simply 1, 2, 3. And you have just saved yourself about probably 50 bucks. I've noticed most dealerships are charging about $80 to do that. This filter is less than $30. Yeah, to do that, okay? You can do that too. Next step, we're gonna go in, we're gonna do the cabin air filter. People go, what's that? That's the breathing hole for your air conditioning and heat. So it keeps you warm in the winter months and cold in the summer months. It's worth it. So now we got our engine breathing better. And I'm gonna tell you ahead of time, yes, my car is filthy, okay? So just bear with me. For me, it's filthy. Normally this car is like perfect. I literally had it completely detailed just before I left. But Drew and I, we just got back from a 3,500 mile road trip, going all through Utah and Colorado, Grand Junction, up into Cheyenne, and beep bopping between New Mexico and Colorado for a minute, and then came all the way back home. Literally a little over 3,500 miles we just got back from. I meant to change this air filter before we left. I didn't. Luckily, it's not horribly, terribly bad. I only have, what do I have, 25,000 miles on this car now? So it's a little bit past due, but here we are. Ow, it's hot. Okay, shut that. Simple. It's okay to let it drop. It's gonna latch. It's fine. Don't like hold it all the way up here and drop it. Just bring her down close and let her slam shut. We're gonna throw that in the trash. We'll bring you inside. We'll show you just how easy it is to get your air conditioning breathing right too. It's important. Trust me. Hey guys, welcome to the interior of my car. This seat is on fire. Drew, your arse is gonna be melting right now. I went ahead and picked up a micro guard. Now they do make other ones, and when I was talking to the fine gentleman at O'Smiley's, they said that a lot of the complaints they were getting from some of the other ones that are like the super ultra filter ones is that people found a reduction in their capacity coming out of the air socket holes, and you don't want that. So we got one that, you know, just change it more often maybe. You don't need super, like, whatever wind reduction stuff. You want all the wind you can get out of that cold hole. So we got that one. MicroGuard 4132. Yeah, very simple, guys. Really, really, really simple stuff. I'm gonna see if this is gonna burn my knees down here. Nope, it's actually not too terribly hot right now. I'll take this rag. Again, excuse the interior mess here. This one's gonna be real easy. Just simply pop open your glove box. Oh, we got all this crap in here. Remove everything out of your glove box. Neatly now, politely. Yes, we got a ton of napkins. This is when you know it's a road person's car, because napkins are vital. I don't even know what that thing is. I haven't even gone into this car. There's like stuff in here that does stuff and things. This vehicle is equipped with wheel locks. Okay. Where's the key? Huh. Well, there's the bag for it. I don't know where the key is. Oh, and a wing of a moth. Perfect. All right, very simple, guys. On this side over here, and I might have to show you this. We're gonna take you over here. But on this side right here, can I see it there? you've got like this little strut. This is what helps to kind of keep things, you know, opening nice and slow. We're just literally just gonna put our finger behind it, pop it away from that little clip right there. So just put it away, pop it off. Very simple stuff right there. Drew, you can have that back. And then Hyundai was really nice. They actually put a split in the glove box here. The old school ones were a solid molded piece and you had to fight on these things, but all you're gonna do is push in a little bit, that side will pop out. Push in a little bit, that side will pop out, and look at this, it drops out. Don't be afraid if it comes loose from the hinges. That's okay, we'll be fine. All right, right here you've got two little pinchy tabs. Pinchy, two little pinchy tabs. So we're just gonna reach in there, we're gonna pinche them together and just pull straight out. It'll pull out and come out of that little hole right there. See this little knob or little tab that goes in the hole? It literally just goes in, it'll just come right out. Very simple stuff, okay? Set that down. They gave you a little finger hole here and you can look, and if you're concerned, look at this, airflow. Look at the one you're taking out, especially if it says Hyundai, then you want to follow that, okay? So we're gonna take this guy out and we're gonna see what it looks like after 25,000 miles of service. Well, that is not horribly bad. A lot better than I expected. Let's go ahead and compare that to the new one though. Now listen, this thing was breathing just fine. It wasn't like I was hurting for air. It's actually doing quite well, but again, just a general maintenance thing, man. Let's not put more restrictions on the motors, and you know, the more it's got to work, the more resistance you're putting on that, and the less time that the motor lasts, you know? Oh, this is perfect. This one gives, there we go. All right, side-by-side comparison. I hope this is the right one. It almost doesn't look like it, does it? Because it looks like, maybe it goes that way. Okay, perfect. So this one's gonna be a little sideways, weird. They printed on that side, but we see airflow is gonna go down. This one, airflow is going down. So, but they just did it sideways. It's gonna go in like that. But you can see the color difference. This one was clearly getting plugged. Look at all that. That's all just dirt and schmutz from your feet. So, I'll set that one aside. We're gonna stick this one in. It'll just go right in the hole. It'll slide back nicely. You don't have to do any forcing or anything. There are some cars that you'll actually like pinch them in half and shove them in. If you do have to do that on a car, make sure that you're pinching this way so that you're collapsing the accordion. Don't pinch the other way. But on this car, you don't have to do that. Just gonna slide her on in there, make her all nice and pretty. We're gonna slip this guy back in that hole right there. So close it and just push, and you can hear that click. I don't know if you heard it or not. Let's try that again. Just push and it clicks. Okay, if you're concerned with it, you can kind of give it a little tug-a-roo, make sure it's fine. Then all you're gonna do is make sure that all four of these hooks are back on the hinge. Push it in just a little bit, and then we'll lift up. And it'll just sit right back in. And then all we've got to do is come on this side where that little strut was. I'll show you this in case you're wondering what I'm talking about. Well, Drew, you're much better. I don't know how you look at that little tiny screen. But right here, this is our little strut arm. We're gonna bring that back down over, and we're just gonna push it on. And I mean, you just saved yourself another 50 bucks. Oh, don't forget to put all your crap back in, you know, especially if you're doing this for a customer. You know, put it in nice. Don't just jam it all in there and throw it and say they can deal with it. Like, we'll put it nice and organized, even if they were a mess. You know, sometimes I have had people that their stuff, they just got so much stuff in their glove box that I'll just put it in a box on the floorboard and let them deal with it. But and don't forget the most important, your registration piece of paperwork there. And then look, close that up. Mum is the word. So now I'm gonna set the phone right here in the center. Drew's gonna put his foot on the brake and he's gonna start this thing. And we're gonna test it out. I'm gonna put this thing on full blast. We're gonna see how that sucker feels. It'll blow your skirt up if you're not careful. I'm telling you. You wanna do your hair in the morning? Forget the hair dryer. Just stick it in hurricane in here. I'm telling you, that is much more better. This car is happier. Is that just started? I'd be willing to bet we're going to gain at least 50 horsepower by doing that. And 17 miles to the gallon. It'd be a lot cooler while doing it. So, for some of you, this is new. You're just getting started, and I'm proud of you. Welcome to doing this on your own. You can do these things on your own. No tools required, just these tools. Your phalanges, a little bit of pinche, and you got it. Just be careful. There's plastic parts. Be aware. So, appreciate you guys coming along. Thank you guys so much for the subscriptions. By the way, as we're recording this, we just hit a milestone, which was 1,000 subscribers. So thank you to all you guys for subscribing. Thank you to Nectar for, you know, coming alongside of us and partnering with us and helping us keep energy and nootropics going on. You know, our brain's solid. If you haven't checked them out yet, go check out Nectar, NECTR. Get yourself some lip pillows that are non-nicotine. They're actually somewhat healthy for you and help you out. So with that, we're gonna let you guys go. Make sure you guys are liked on the video. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Make sure you're sharing this with your friends. I'm sure this maybe showed you nothing, but if it showed you something, tell us how much money you saved from the dealership when they told you you needed to do this by them, not by yourself. You got this, boo. You can handle it. All right, love you guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace out. It's like just constant noise. You either got the humming of the stupid electric Amazon truck or airplanes flying over. It's kind of dumb. Annoying. Stupid even. The old school ones, man, it was like a